Hello everybody, hope you're doing alright and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me once again. Well, smoking. Do you smoke? Or have you ever smoked and managed to pack it up over a course of time? I actually smoked for 20 years. It's one of those things that you pick up when you're a kid. You know, peer pressure can have a big part in it. Well, that's what happened to me with smoking. I hung around with a bunch of mates who were all crowding round, sharing one Benson and Hedges Gold. I thought, I'll have some of that because it looks hard. And then the next thing you know, you're hooked. And I used to go halves on a packet of 20 B&H with a friend of mine at school. And back in the day, going back 30 years, they were dead cheap. You see the price of them now. I think B&H Gold was about 17 quid a packet. Well, I managed to quit when I was 32 after having smoked for about 20 years. And I had the most awful cough I've ever had in my life. Every morning's like, that lasted for about 8 months. It was obviously all the coming off my chest. I mean, the taxation alone on them is ridiculous. I went to somewhere else on holiday and you could get B&H Gold for about 4 quid. As opposed to the £17 a packet over here. So it just shows you the amount of tax revenue they must put on these things is ridiculous. Now, Rishi Sunak wants to introduce an effective smoking ban within Britain. Now, the whole idea is, at the moment, I think mostly you've got to be about 18 to buy a packet of cigarettes. And what it is, it's a ban on purchasing them. It's not a ban on smoking them, it's a ban on purchasing them. And what the proposal is, every year that 18-year-old limit will increase until you get to a point where no one anywhere will be allowed to buy a packet of fags. And the first ones that are going to be hit, according to the press, as people that were born around 2009, effectively they will never be able to legally buy a packet of cigarettes. Now, where you wonder about, is this all health related and everything else, where is the tax revenue going to come from if they remove all this? Many people are going on to vaping now, and if you ask me, they're even worse. I've walked through some vapor clouds in my time that make me get not great. And also, you got to think it's a little bit about the control as well, because when you read and look into this and you get the heavy on-the-spot fines that they're going to produce if people disobey the rules and everything else, is this about health or is it about money? Is it about keeping us under the cosh? Who knows? Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, I've been out of it a long time. I find the smell repulsive. However, the last thing I ever smoked was a cigar, and I actually liked the smell of them. Not that I'd ever have one again, and I'd encourage my kids not to either. Make sure you hit the like button and share on your social media if you can, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.